everyone, my name's Mériza and I'm an interpreter at the National Gallery of Canada. And today we're going to be crafting together. We're going to make an artwork that is inspired by the special and meaningful objects in our lives. In particular, we're being inspired by Rashid Johnson's installation that's currently on view at the National Gallery of Canada. To create this work of art, Rashid Johnson used many different materials, including plants, books, shea butter, and video monitors. Johnson often incorporates everyday objects into his art. He chooses many of these objects because they have personal meaning to him. So, start thinking about some special objects in your life and why they're meaningful to you. Maybe you have a favorite toy or a family heirloom or a gift that somebody gave you that means a lot to you. We're going to be making a shelf like this. Now, you're going to need some materials for this project, and if you came to the gallery, you would have received a Family Art Adventures kit. And in that kit, you'll have a few strips of colored Bristol, a few smaller pieces that are about 4 centimeters by 4 centimeters, and some washi tape, as well as some coloring pencils. Now, if you're at home, you can improvise. It's great if you have some coloring pencils and markers or pens, but if you don't, you could use colored paper. You can use cardboard from the inside of a cereal box if you want to make your shelf. And you're gonna need some tape or glue to hold everything together and some scissors to cut the strips into the right shape. The first thing we're gonna do is start with our objects. So I'm gonna add another object to my shelf. I'm gonna add another plant. I'm gonna add a jade plant. And before I go any further, I'm just gonna show you how to create that tab at the bottom so that it stands up on my shelf. So you just fold about 1 or 2 centimeters of the paper up like this, and it's gonna be able to stand up like that. So I'm gonna add some color to my jade plant here. And what's great is while you're drawing these, you can think a little bit about what they mean to you. So you're going to make about 3 or 6 of these objects. But for the shelves, we're going to need some strips of paper that are about 30 centimeters long, 2 like that, and about 5 centimeters wide. And you're also going to need 2 more strips that are basically one of those pieces cut in half, so 15 centimeters long and 5 centimeters wide. So first we're going to make the outside supports of the shelf. So I'm going to fold each of these long pieces into 2, like that. And then to make the feet stand up, same thing as before, I'm going to fold back the tab of this paper, like that. And I'm going to use some washi tape to tape the bottom of this shelf together so that it doesn't separate, that it stays in place. There you go. And I'm going to add another one right up here as well. So you're going to have eventually 2 pieces that look a bit like this. Okay. Now we need some shelves in the middle to help it stay together. So you're going to take one of your smaller shelves here and you're going to fold a tab on either side. Like this. And this is going to attach itself to the side here. So I'm going to use some more tape, but you could also use glue. And I'm going to make one more shelf that goes on the top like that. So eventually you're going to have a shelf that looks like this. And you can tape your objects down if you want to keep them in place so that they don't move around. So there you have it, your shelf of special objects. Now, if you don't want to do a 3D shelf like this, another option you have is to do a still life drawing of your favorite objects. So a still life drawing is a drawing of inanimate objects like this. So as you can see behind me, I set up a few of my favorite things. You might recognize the ukulele again, a photo of my sisters, a few other things, and that jade plant. And this is a drawing that I made of those objects. So you can do that too. So I hope you had fun today. If you are proud of your work and you want to share it with us, please take a photo of it, put it online, and remember to tag the National Gallery of Canada. We'd love to see what you made. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.